Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a very interesting project from the Polkadot ecosystem, and this project is called Polkabridge or the PBR token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website polkabridge.org in order to learn more about this project, right? So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Polkabridge? Polkabridge is a decentralized cross-chain protocol designed to act as the primary bridge between Polkadot and other blockchains. It will also introduce supporting DeFi features to complement the bridging services. It currently operates on the Ethereum blockchain and is planning to migrate to the Polkadot blockchain in the near future. Other chains support would be added in the future as per the requirements. So again, right off the bat, there's a lot of things to unravel from this first paragraph, so let's do that. So the platform Polkabridge itself is a decentralized cross-chain protocol which is mainly focused on being the primary bridge between Polkadot and several other blockchains, right? So as the name implies, it's a bridge between Polkadot and other blockchains, and it tries to be this cross-chain bridge that links multiple different blockchains to Polkadot, right? So, and also it focuses on supporting DeFi features as well on top of just being a bridge, and it focuses on complementing other bridging services. So if you use Polkabridge, you're not just using a bridge platform, but you're also using a platform that does DeFi and also acts as a bridge and provides support to other bridging services as well to Polkadot, right? And it focuses on currently, it's on Ethereum blockchain, but it focuses on becoming a dApp on the Polkadot ecosystem itself. Again, it's quite obvious because they are named as Polkabridge and their main goal is to become a part of the Polkadot blockchain ecosystem. But for now, they are on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And they plan to migrate it to the Polkadot blockchain pretty soon. And they focus on trying to become a platform that supports multiple chains in the future, and obviously these are all based on several requirements within the network itself, right? So the PBR token is the native asset of the Polkabridge project. It exists primarily as a ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain for now, but will be introduced on the Polkadot blockchain soon. So again, just like any platform, Polkabridge also has its own native token called the PBR token, and this token acts as a ERC20 token primarily right now because it is on the Ethereum blockchain, but it will eventually become a Polkadot based token, right? And its main functionalities include transactional activity on the network. So it's mainly used for transaction purposes on the particular Polkabridge network as a staking collateral. So if you want to stake Polkabridge tokens, you definitely need those tokens to get staking rewards, right? And third thing is again staking rewards, which you already covered right now. For participation in the launchpad IDO. So again, apart from being a DeFi platform and a bridge, Polkabridge also aims to become a launchpad as well. So if you want to participate in launchpads on the Polkabridge ecosystem, then you need PBR tokens, right? Base asset for cross-chain swaps. So whenever you do cross-chain swaps, similar to how Thor swap or Rune, the Rune token works in the Thor swap ecosystem. So Rune acts as this cross-chain token that facilitates the swaps, right? So between different chains. Similar to that, Polkabridge also aims to be this base asset in order to allow for cross-chain swaps, right? For lending and prediction purposes, and Polkabridge platform basically modules into the following. So if you want to focus on lending and borrowing and for prediction purposes as well, PBR tokens are very important because I think this platform is not only going to be a general bridge but it also tries to encompass every single aspect of DeFi as they can, right? So when it comes to the modules themselves, Polkabridge has the following modules. So they have two main modules: Polkabridge farming module and the Polkabridge launchpad module, right? So the farming module is a unique deflationary farming which doesn't rely on inflation to reward stakers, but rather takes parts of every transaction as a deposit for the staking reward pools. A certain part of every transaction is burned too. So again, one main thing about Polkabridge farming is, unlike many other platforms farming services, Polkabridge is a deflationary farming. It doesn't offer any inflation rewards. So if it doesn't rely on inflation rewards, how is it going to provide incentives? So you will still get incentives for depositing your tokens in a staking pool. So similar to how you would literally stake on a proof of stake blockchain, the farming in Polkabridge basically works in the exact same way, but you won't be getting inflationary rewards. You'll be getting deflationary farming, which means you will get rewards based on how much tokens you kind of stake, and the rewards will be proportional, and it will only be available as long as the tokens total supply is fully available, right? Otherwise, it doesn't really mint new tokens and present it to users for staking, right? So one other important thing is that they are trying to make Polkabridge tokens, or the PBR tokens, as deflationary. That's why a portion of every transaction that happens on the PBR network or Polkabridge network becomes burned as well, thereby making this token as a deflationary token, right? So this is one part of the module. The second part of the module is Polkabridge Launchpad, which is basically an initial decentralized offering, or IDO platform, designed to incubate promising projects and to allow PBR holders to participate in early stage investment opportunities. So again, apart from just using PBR to stake and get staking rewards in a fully deflationary environment, but you can also use the PBR tokens that you have to participate in IDOs for new and exciting upcoming projects, which can do a potential multiple X's because of the popularity that Polkadot blockchain itself is getting, right? So I think this is also an opportunity to make money apart from just by staking the tokens on the platform, right? Which gives a lot of lucrative opportunities to retail investors like you and I. So, when would Polkabridge migrate to Polkadot? So that's the million-dollar question right now, because it's available on Ethereum right now, and nobody can really use Ethereum because of the extremely high gas fees and extremely low transaction speeds. And I think with all the layer 2 and side chains and new blockchains competing in the arena, Ethereum is definitely going to have to go to Ethereum 2.0 pretty soon. But in the meantime, any projects like Polkabridge that's stuck on Ethereum, they have to kind of migrate to other blockchains. And since this platform is aiming to migrate to Polkadot permanently, the main question is, when would the migration occur, right? So the Polkabridge team has planned the migration to Polkadot as a parachain for Q3 of 2021. So again, yes, they did mention Q3, but now it seems like the Polkadot slot auctions or parachain auctions are going to happen on the from the first week of November, which means I think there's a lot of chance that this platform can definitely get a parachain slot on the Polkadot ecosystem, and that's going to definitely happen by Q4. So currently we are in the Q4 right now of 2021, but they initially planned it on Q3, right? But nonetheless, since Polkadot's parachain options are going to start soon, there will definitely be a lot of hype around Polkabridge as well, right? Afterwards, the Polkadot network would be supported in the platform's cross-chain DEX. The project would auction for a parachain slot in the near future. So again, if they participate in the parachain loan offering and they win a parachain slot on Polkadot, they'll definitely be a part of the Polkadot blockchain for at least 2 years, or for a maximum of 2 years at least, right? So that's basically how they're focusing on right now. So if you go to the founders, there's not a lot of information about the founders, but basically Polkabridge is run by a largely anonymous team, which comes from different cultures and from multiple areas of expertise. However, most team members have worked in the blockchain and cryptocurrency industry for a long time. So again, Polkabridge consists of a large group of anonymous team members who again are a part of different background and cultures, as well as different people from different parts of the world. But the main thing that unites all of them are everyone is a individual that has worked with blockchain technology one way or another in their previous experience, and they've also understood the cryptocurrency industry for a very long time, right? So that's one of the reasons why they're able to create this project. So when it comes to security, again, there's not a lot of information about security. Currently, the platform itself is on the Ethereum blockchain, which means the security is directly derived from Ethereum security. But eventually, they will migrate to Polkadot and they'll rely on the relay chain's security from Polkadot, right? Because Polkadot ecosystem consists of relay chain as well as multiple parachains. So if PBR or Polkabridge becomes a parachain on Polkadot, then the security will mostly be relied upon the Polkadot's relay chain, right? So that's that. And now let's go to the website itself to get some other information. So right off the bat, when you click on the website, they have a notification saying that the multi-chain AMM will be coming soon, which is pretty cool, because that's going to give you an opportunity to bridge multiple tokens and then swap one token from one chain to another token in another chain within the Polkadot ecosystem itself, right? So decentralized all-in-one financial application platform. So that's mainly powered by Polkadot. They have farming options, staking option, and launchpad options. So you can click on any of these ones. And they also have partnerships with China Polka, Inverse platform, as well as Unifarm, BMW Capital, which is a different capital company compared to like the Bavarian Motorworks from Germany. So Labs, Casper, Public Mint, Pink Node, Taraxa, Defer, Unilend, Define, Polygon, and QuickSwap. So see, these are some of the many partners, or these projects work with Polkabridge. And if you see the Polkabridge ecosystem itself, we have Polkawar and Corgib, right? So this is another project as well. So here are some of the information that we already went through before. So they're focusing on becoming a multi-chain and cross-chain universe platform, deflationary mechanism. About 0.4% of the amount of farmer rewards and 0.1% will be burned. So again, overall, they're planning to do some more burns, which is going to definitely cause the token to be deflationary. And then high performance platform, which is fully audited by Certic. So again, usually people do at least three audit firms or 2 or 3 audit firms, but they've only done one. But for now, it's fine. When it comes to understanding the project itself, you can click on the Learn More button on the top left corner, and here's a cool Polkadot symbol. And from there, you can clearly see that Polkabridge is being one of the many projects that's aiming to bridge assets from these different blockchains, right, to Polkadot. They feature an AMM, which is the automated market maker, that is going to be available soon. And farming is the next most important thing to earn revenue. And also they have launchpad. They also have lending, prediction, governance, and so on and so forth. So these kind of multidisciplinary information is available, and I believe that there's going to be a lot more like functionalities coming in to this ecosystem, right? So how does it work? So you can obviously swap between 2 different assets within their platform. You can farm 90%. 90% of the farming activities are done by farmers who provide liquidity on their dApp, and 10% is burned. So that's how they become deflationary. And this is kind of like a chart that shows how their platform works. And you also have the PBR token itself, which is used for farming rewards, lending fees, fundraising, etc. And you also have governance, farming, launchpad, and lending fees associated with this network. Here's the tokenomics and locking that will tell you how the tokenomics is and how far the vesting schedule is. So when it comes to the total token supply, it's 100 million tokens, which is a really good number considering the fact that there are several tokens that have more than billions and billions of tokens. So out of the 100 million tokens, there were 10% of the token supply dedicated to initial liquidity, 20% to IDO, 30% to ecosystem, 20% to team, and 20% to marketing as well, right? So when it comes to release schedule, it seems like the token's release schedule is quite good. There's not a lot of chance that this token can get any form of price dumping because of the founders dumping the token on us. And the vesting schedule is quite lengthy and quite linear as well. And in fact, it's actually quite good for a project that is eventually going to become a parachain on Polkadot. So this is obviously a very good metrics, and I believe that this token has a good vesting schedule, which will definitely help all the investors, right? So when it comes to Polkadot roadmap, you can clearly see some of the roadmaps here, roadmap updates here. They're currently available on these exchanges, which we'll cover shortly. And apart from that, you can also follow them on their social media site and find other information on the top right corner here, right? So overall, it's a pretty robust platform which focuses not only on just becoming a bridge from different blockchains to Polkadot, but also becomes a multidisciplinary platform, which also includes a very high quality cross-chain bridge, right? So going back to the coin market cap page for this token is currently ranked 713th by market cap on coin market cap, and is currently trading at 84 cents at the time I'm making this video, with a 1.08% decrease in the past 24 hours, right? So when it comes to the market cap itself, this token has a market cap of only $30.3 million in market cap. Again, if you look at the charts, this token has been pumping quite hard recently. And I believe that this is because of the hype that's surrounding the Polkadot ecosystem itself about the parachain slot auctions. So I think the $30.3 million is still quite, inflated, because if you see the charts, you can see that there's a literally straight parabolic rise of this token's price point in the recent weeks to months, right? So overall, I think this market cap can shrink, and I think the fair market cap value for this token will probably be somewhere between 25 to 27 million dollars in market cap, maybe fluctuating here and there every once in a while, but overall it's going to be in that range, right? I think now for a project that technically is only worth somewhere between 24 to 25 million dollars in market cap, this token has a market cap of $30.3 million in market cap, which is still extremely undervalued. So I think this token is extremely undervalued, and once the entire Polkadot ecosystem starts pumping, this token's market cap will definitely cross the 50 million, and it will even reach somewhere between 60 to 75 million dollars in market cap, which will be a good gains, right? Decent gain for the short term at least, right? When it comes to the max supply, total supply, which we know already is to be 100 million tokens, about 35.9 million tokens are in circulation. So again, out of 100 million, we kind of have like a 35.9%. So overall, the token distribution is good, and the tokenomics is also quite good because of the extremely scarce max supply of this token, right? When it comes to the charts itself, you can clearly see that this token has been an oscillator, because it seems to be going up, coming down, and then sometimes it crashes violently and it stays there for quite some time and before rallying back up. So I think this token is not only a good long-term and mid-term hold, I think it's also a good short-term hold as well, because if you want to do a trading on the short term, then easily, if you see here, you can easily see that this token has a lot of ups and downs, in fact in a predictable manner as well, within only a few gaps, right, in between them. So if you see, the initial price of this token was worth 9 cents as of 25th of January this year, and then it reached an all-time lows immediately after that of 4 cents per token, and then it literally shot up ballistically and went from 4 cents to 80 cents per token. That was some sick gains, and then from there it crashed back down, reaching kind of like 30 to 40 cents per token, making peaks and then dumping down, making peaks and dumping down, and it literally went down for a decent bit of time after kind of like May, and then this token reached a price point of 4 cents again, which is pretty much its all-time lows right now, till now. And then after it reached its 4 cent mark, it literally shot back up exactly like before, reaching touching its previous all-time highs of about close to 80 cents per token, and then crashing back down, and now it's making its new all-time highs of 84 cents per token, which means this token is still piping hot. It's definitely in the cooling phase, but you need to be extremely careful, because this token can easily reverse and crash. And if you see some of the steep peaks that it has, it literally went up and then crashed violently down in a very steep manner. So I think this token can easily be a very highly manipulated project that can also definitely be extremely volatile. So you need to be very careful before you put your money, right? So when it comes to buying this token, I'd probably suggest waiting till this token goes below the 75 to 60 cents mark, which will be a good buy opportunity for this token, right? When it comes to Bitcoin comparative, on the other hand, the price is pretty much the exact same thing. So if you see, the initial token price in Satoshi value was like kind of like 185 Satoshis per token. It reached a new all-time highs of about 140, sorry, not 140, I think it's 1400 Satoshis per token, yeah. And then it kind of like crashed down retesting the all-time lows, went back up and then crashed down for quite some time, and then it then rebounded back up to its previous all-time highs, or close to its previous all-time highs of about 2000, close to 2000 satoshis per token before crashing back down, and now it's kind of trying to go back in the upward direction, right? Yes, it's going to be there will be a cool off period, and this token is going to be a very volatile token, but you need to understand that if you can tolerate the risk, that's when you have to buy this token. If you cannot tolerate the risk, then please don't look into this token at all, because you're going to lose a lot of money because of the volatility, right? So at least for people who are short-term traders, this token definitely offers some predictable pattern for the most part in its life, and I think this token can easily be used to make some really short-term gains, really fast short-term gains really quickly, right? But again, that's just my opinion, guys, not finished advice. When it comes to the markets itself, this token is available on obviously like Uniswap version 2. It's also available on QuickSwap and Define network, on Polygon, and you can also get this token from centralized exchanges such as Gate.io and MEXC, right? So it seems like this token is not listed on any major centralized exchanges yet, which means this token is still extremely early. So if you buy this token right now, again, probably you may sit on a decent bag of money in the future, but I think the platform itself is quite new, and it doesn't really have any major centralized exchange listing it, which means this token has a good opportunity to be listed on at least a handful of major centralized exchanges. That will definitely push the price of this token to $1 pretty soon, right? Which, if it happens, it's going to be definitely a life-changing experience for so many people who is invested in this token. But I believe that my verdict is it's a project that definitely has a lot of options, because it's reliant on Polkadot's bridge. But I also think that this token still needs to be doing a lot of things to be relevant, right? So I think this project is definitely something that you need to keep an eye out for if you're a short-term investor, mid-term investor, and as well as long-term investor, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.